What up, Ekin Monster? What up, radioactive? Cube. Cubular. Man. Hey guys, how is it going? Welcome to Wednesday. Wednesday is here. Wednesday is right now. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm gonna be streaming for a little bit, playing some Mugenics. Just settling back in. But thank you to everybody who watched Greg Cube. Greg Cube was super fun and my favorite project yet. I'm doing all right, Tay Fighter. I'm doing all right. It's been a little bit, but I think I could Greg a little bit. Not too much though. The doctor recommends not Gregging it too much. Cube was great, man. Hope you hit your goal. I'm very, very happy with how it all turned out. I would say this is my favorite project we've done yet. It ended a little early, but the ending was so perfect. I'm not even mad. I thought it was very, very fun. Yo, check out Greg Cube merch. I'm wearing mine right now. Enter the Cube. There you go. Think inside the box. Yeah, so I got a really big shirt because I just wanted a big shirt, you know. I could do it like this. Oh, who's that skinny guy? Or it could be like this. I spy a new bubbler. You are correct, Water Champ. You are correct. This is a cheap piece. I think it was only about $35. But I got a new grinder and a new bong after. I call it the Whoville water pipe. The Whoville water pipe. What did you do to Bert? He's different now and not in a good way. I don't know. I just hung out with him. Wait a minute. It's right there, bro. It's right there. But yeah, we're hanging out on a Wednesday. I had the same bubbler I used for my dabs. Oh, for real? For real? Hell yeah. I just wanted something smaller and with a little bit of style. So I decided to treat myself. Can't wait for the 1 gram dab stream. Yeah, that would take me out, man. That would take me out. But yeah, I'm going to, if you guys have any questions or whatever about certain things, then let me know because I'm gonna be locked in on some eugenics. I've been getting really good, but I've also been getting really bad. For leftist, I don't know R. Kelly. I I don't even know anything about the Burt files. I'm half convinced it ain't even real. Greg, what's the airspeed velocity of an African swallow? Probably 10. 10 whole velocities. So I'm gonna get into Mugenics here in a minute. Smoke up if you got it. Skibbity toilet. Oh Jesus fuck. They call that Japanese peaches. What up, cum? What up, cum? How you doing, man? Welcome to Wednesday. You have made it to Wednesday. Was it the plan from the beginning to have the cube work in a 3-act structure? Not really. Basically, we wanted to do Greg Cube. We wanted to do Greg Cube, for about 3 days. But yeah, then the guys thought it would be funny, to bring in Bert and have me swap out with him. And everything in between was basically just was basically just us fucking around, because we had built this giant cube. Greg Cube is over, and we didn't really want to get rid of it just yet. So we're like, let's just start throwing people into the cube and just renaming the whole thing. We got Greg Cube, Zake Crate, Job Jar, Angie's Attic, and Burt Box. We were just giggling like little schoolgirls about that stupid ass joke. I hope you guys like the joke. I know it was probably a little stupid at times, but we thought it was really funny. The Angie's Attic thing, after the Burt Box ending, Angie's Attic after Burt Box is non-canon. The cube is still alive in our hearts and minds. Yeah, the Greg Cube was so good. And what up, Asma? How you doing, man? But I'm definitely going to be taking it easy here for a while, and maybe even do some cool stuff here in the future. I have cool plans now that it's getting warmer. In a way, I did, Water Champ. In a way, I did. Where did you set up the cube? Was it in your basement? It was in our hearts and minds. That's where the cube is. The cube is the friends we made along the way. Alright, it's time for some friggin' Mugenics, yo. I always feel like I'm such an asshole playing it, but it's so fun. It's so freaking fun. It's not a crime to play Mugenics. You guys know me. You know, I go through these like arcs of video games. One day it's something about the game starting up made the game freak out there for a second. Eugenics. The cube was in the inner dimensions. The cube was between time and space. It's between time and space. Also, the desktop audio I think isn't working for some reason. Okay, it's working now. Yeah! I imagine it like the Phantom Zone of Superman, a 2D plane floating through space. Yeah, that's kind of how I imagine it as well. That the Greg Cube was floating through space, and that all of the interactions are within the box itself, not from the outside. Something like that. Something like that. Getting pretty goated at Mugenics. You see, I'm getting pretty goated at
What's up,
Mugenics
muchacho?
now. What's up, muchacho? How you doing? Bro, I've killed Guillotina like 3 times. It's just, I hate fucking Guillotina. Keep taking the cube, Greg. Everybody was begging me to keep Bert in the cube, but we must let him free. Thanks to the cube, now I'm balling in simoleons. Oh shit. I'm trying to get mixed up connected to Kick, but it's being really annoying. Ew, fart! Ew, yuggy! They're all gonna start boinging, bro. I got a factory.
Freaking force field!
I feel nervous. It's been a minute since I've just done regular streams. Like, you guys are like watching me and shit. Bro, I got a cat with Savant syndrome. Check this out. Where's the one with Savant syndrome? Yeah, see, it's like 12 intellect, and mine is 2 across the board. It's like, it's not great, but hey, imagine, bro. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. His fucking eyes are popping out of his damn head.
Bing bong.
He's got thorns as well. They can come. yeah. We always told Bert, like, we were telling Bert, like, you can leave whenever you want. You can set your own schedule. He wanted to be in there the whole time, but I was like, Bert, we got to get you to the airport. he was wanting to go there with no sleep at all. Yeah, no, shout out Bert. He's good for the most part. He's dubious, but he's nice. Gotta put them in the box. Savant syndrome. Oh, where's another one that's got a passive? Oh, what's that? Scatological. Ooh. Put that bitch in the box. Did you get to see the zebra? No, the giraffe. Apparently the unspotted giraffe died. I mean, and I can never get them moving fast enough to get to the zoo. So sadly that never happened. But I was definitely pushing for it. There ain't nobody else with no decent passives. There's gotta be an easier way to check everybody's stats. You go in the box. It's so sad. It's so sad the giraffe had to die. The giraffe. We tried to save the giraffe, but the giraffe died. Oh, so sad. Greg made a few bands. Yeah, Mr. Kitty. I'll definitely feel better for the most part, but I've made it a thing to not really talk about it anymore. Even if I'm struggling, I'm not gonna tell you guys anymore because really that's not. You shouldn't have to worry about that. But thank you so much for all the support. I should be good for a while.
Yeah, come.
Greg, thanks for being fucking awesome and a genuine kind-hearted person. The cube was an epic success, a unique endeavor. Let Bert farm that TTS. Hope to see you return in some fashion for new season or Mugenics DLC. Spyro 2 is better than Spyro 3.
No, it's not. Spyro 2 is actually the worst, and I hate being the only one saying this. I played them all. Spyro 2 is so annoying to play. But thank you. Thank you for that. I definitely want to keep working on some projects in the futures, and I feel very, very, what's the word? Competent in my crew and the way things run now. Skibbity toilet. This bitch needs to be a tank. Because I mean, they need something with like maybe like cleric. I could just like start doing a million like heals.
Bing bong.
Like that. Just need some health. Because 12 health is way too low. That is not enough health. But I could also have a 20 intellect tinkerer. You see, it's all about like perspective. How about this one? Meow. Damn, strength abysmal. Twilight Princess is pretty good. Greg, you cooking up another big project? I just got done with this one, bro. Yeah, give me a second. Maybe. I just got done.
Oh, you have to let Daddy take a nap.
Okay, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna hope that this intellect play with the necromancer is what's up, because damn, that's a nice bit. I'm trying to get a collarless cat to the boneyard so I can get skill share on one of my cats, bro. But this game is some bullshit.
You're going to want to focus on DPS at some point in the game, def 2 carries and 2 supports. However, you're going to want the supports to deal some damage / extra turns. Game gets brutal at the very end.
Oh yeah, definitely. I try to focus mainly on summoners and tanks. That's always worked out for me. And you also need at least one cleric. The only thing that sucks about it is that I have to keep this motherfucker alive to the boneyard with no class, so I can get the skill share, so that they can pass on their passives to their kids. But this game is some bullshit. It's so hard. We got Suffer Only Jinx when downed. Savant Syndrome. Oh, Pestilence. That's a good one. It hurts everybody, but it gets rid of like the one or two health people. Hey, thank you, Maximilian. What a experto. I'm glad you guys like the cube. We back at it again. Skibbity. Meow. We're taking it easy for a while. We rocking the Greg Cube merch. enter the cube. Think inside the box. I got myself a very, very big one because that's how I'm feeling recently.
Any funny behind the scenes stories you can tell us from the cube? Curious to how it operated.
I'd say the funniest thing is whenever we were thinking of like the new titles for people, like after Greg Cuban, we were thinking about doing like these stupid little spin-offs. We were thinking of, okay, what's something that Zake could do, and we would think Zake Crate, and then we were thinking the Burt Box. Like just coming up with the names for the different things and seeing how the layout changed was so funny. And for the most part, I enjoyed the time in the cube. Like it was hard in the moment, but it was more like just I think I got like 4 hours of sleep in 2 days, or something like that. So your perception of time is like really, really messed up when you're in there. I couldn't tell half the time what hour it was. But if the ending wasn't so good, I would have went the full 3 days. But the way it ended was really, really funny, and I really liked it. So I think that's worth it. But yeah, no, this is probably my favorite production in terms of the working on it and stuff. We built a box. I really enjoyed working on the ads as well, and the graphic stuff. While down, you have a 25% chance to revive 1 HP at the end of each round. Nice. Ding dong, bing bong, ling long. All these are poop shit abilities.
Meow. Meow.
I can't even hit him, bro. What happened at the end? I became the cube. The dang old I have so much intellect, bro, but what the fuck does it even do? It just gives you 5.
Meow.
See? Pestilence. Can't see the My bad. You see, I'd lose my head if it weren't attached to my neck.
Meow.
We have been discussing the idea recently that I might be Cajun. I don't think it's true, but it would be kind of funny.
Meow.
You're gonna go to prison as smacking guards and end up in solitary now? Yes. I'm gonna be chasing that feeling for the rest of my life. Oh my god. If they don't put me in a box, I'm gonna go crazy. Bro, explode a body. Damn, I didn't know Flippy was a fucking pipsqueak. I didn't even notice how small that mofo was. Blow that bitch up. Yeah, that's right. We blowing up mouses with our minds. That's what we do.
Ellie Mae, Greg, you higher than a motherfucker, little too fucking funny. How was your St. Patty's Day?
It was pretty. It was pretty chill. I don't really care about St. Patty's Day that much. I mainly just went out because my dad wanted to go out. My dad really likes St. Patty's Day. I went to the bar and I drank water. And I ate Scotch eggs and some fish and chips. And it was yummy. So yeah, it was a pretty chill day overall. Thank you for the TTS. I went to the bar. Not that bar though. Another bar. Bitch, who am I? I'm a white guy. Okay. There he is. I don't even know it. I can't do nothing, bro. I can't do nothing. Bro, watch me annihilate this fool. Well, okay. That's just offensive. Thank you, Grizzard. I'm gonna pestilence that fool. It hurts my own people a little bit, but it hurts them a whole lot more. And that's really what matters at the end of the day. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Removes all debuffs from units in the area. Or heals allies and damages enemies in the area. These are both really good. But which one do I want? Thinking noises. Some debuffs are pretty bad though. But that's 10. But it's 12 mana. Debuffs much more bang for your buck. Damn, bro, I'm cooked either way. Ew, yucky fart. Holy moly. What happened? Am I scared? Thank you, Birch. I'm just playing Mugenics, Birch.
Meow.
Damn, I can't get that guy. Man. Oh.
Meow.
Oh shit, well, okay, I get it. If I use the reduce, it makes me small. But it gives me more. Okay, yeah, I get it. Hey, did you get shit faced on St. Patrick's Day? Nah, I'm kinda over alcohol. I'm not saying I'm going sober, but I'm basically going sober.
Meow.
Because
Greg, you and Bert should co-op a game. That shit would be hilarious.
very cool. Yeah, we can see if we can get something set up. Hey, boo. Sorry, I just don't see the point in alcohol, you know? It's like, yeah, it's kind of funny, but it's mainly just gross and makes me react in ways that I probably shouldn't. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Set a bait trap that attracts enemies. These guys will fall for anything, huh? Can I get rid of their debuffs? Ooh, yes. Very good, sir. God damn, bro. I need to keep on walking.
Meow.
And I'm stuck in spider webs. Who put me in the spider web?
Meow. Meow.
Oh, yes, of course. The rat leaps. The rat leaps. That's exactly what they would do. Yeah. The rat would leap and then yeah, of course. It's been in front of us the whole time. Fuck that rat. So you got any debuffs? You got any debuffs? You ain't got no debuffs because you are okay, sir. Bro, this dang rat in my fucking face, man. I guess I'll just pick up this coin.
Meow.
There ain't nothing else I can do. See this guy, he's being backed into a corner. But I'm going to still beat his ass. Youch! Your army is coming to a crumble, my friend. I'm hurting everybody, even myself, bro. I'm not making very good decisions right now.
Meow.
See, now I'm stuck in the cavern. It's like chess, but with cats and poop. Damn, bro, they eat my guy, bro. Get this thing out, get him out of here, boy. He will be leaping no more. Might be my worst run yet if I die to this shit. How was the cube, brother? It was cubular. It was cube-tastic. It was very epic. 10 out of 10. We'll probably do it again at some point. Or something similar. Oh my god, here, my man! Flip it, no! Bro, this spider eating up all my crewmates. The spider OP is shit, bro. They didn't nerf this dude, bro. He's a freaking menace. I'm scared of the spider. I'm scared of the spider. I'm scared of the spider. Oh no! Scared of it. Stop it! Bro, it's taking out all my health, bro. This is some bull. It's malarkey. Get out of here, boy. Get off my street. Here. I'm trying, bro. I swear to God, if you take a sneaky doodle bite out of my guy, oh my God, he took a sneaky doodle bite out of my guy. How am I gonna kill this guy? He keeps getting his health back all the time, bro. That's some bull. Protect him. Treat him with dignity. the medic.
Fallen for the Sultan.
Yeah, that's right. You better run, bitch. You better get the fuck out of here, you stupid spider. Kill half my gang and then just waste my damn time. Bro was kicking my ass and then ran away. Bro, screw that guy. He's like, had enough. Or they're all petrify. Okay, I guess this one. These other ones kind of suck. Oh shit, I got a little baggie. Feathered cap. Oh shit. Loot. Okay, we can't do shit, but we can do a little bit of loot. I got a metal rod. Would Flippy just get hit by a fucking... Bro got a fucking metal rod in his head. L. Okay, let's see. Use a melee attack with knockback 1 and it just takes away some of my intellect and my heart. So that kind of sucks, but it's kind of funny. It's a little bit funny though. Oh, Greg, are you geeked up playing Xbox? Yeah. All day. Holy moly, all day. They say I can't stop playing Xbox. They're sending the gods to stop me from playing Xbox all day. Fucking metal rod in my cat's fucking head. Bro just got a fucking rod in his head. What the fuck? Oh my god. Flippy, you're useless. Ain't nobody like you.
Fucking collarless cats. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say what the liberal media don't want to hear you. Dang collarless cats.
Get this beer. Oh my god. I'm so embarrassed. I'm gonna go lie down. Have you seen season 5 at all? Twins are crazy contestants. I've been poking in here and there, and yeah, no, the season 5 is pretty insane. I saw that they're using cream pie. They're doing whipped cream pies. It's an open idea, but I'm just saying. It's been used a whole lot more recently. But yeah, no, it's the house is cool. The contestants seem pretty interesting. I haven't really checked in, but that one kratom girl is pretty insane. The twins are obviously insane looking. Oh yeah, the fucking Muslim ginger dude. There's somehow I can think off the top of my head. Ben Margera doesn't seem to be really getting in the way. He's just from my understand, reception of him is pretty positive. So that's good to hear. I knew that shit would happen, boy. What was your favorite part of the cube? My favorite part of the cube was just the overwhelming aesthetic. Like, we got that thing lit up with like, you know, office lighting, you know, like those tubes and stuff or whatever. to get that really, really sterile vibe. I had this old blue pair of coveralls that stuck out against it all, and the UI was really, really cool for it as well. We had like a day and night cycle on the UI. That was really fun. Just like, yeah, I was just very, very happy with the aesthetic quality of it. And also, I just thought it was something that was worth doing. Yeah, no, it didn't stay clean for very long at McAvers. But yeah, no, I'm very proud with how the whole thing came out. The happiest oh my fucking god! Gilbert! I hate this motherfucker with his traps. Hell yeah, McAvers. This motherfucker with his damn bear traps, bro. He will rue the day. Rue the day. Come on, man. Ah. Gah. Whoa. I got two earthquakes at the price of one? What the frick? They didn't tell me about this. I'm just saying, I'm kind of stunned. Hey, get him out of here. Boy, you're gonna incur my wrath. That's right, earthquake your ass. Bro walked his own bear trap, dum-dum. Hey! Stop it! I messed up. I didn't have no attack. Bro, get this guy off the damn porch. Get him out of here! Get him out of here! My team is straight trash. Mugenics, why you gotta be so hard? Oh my fucking god! Stupid ass bear traps. Worst part is you can't see them. He can see them, but you can't see them. You have to memorize where they are. And I ain't got no time for that, man. Bro, what? You're spreading fire all over the damn place. You need to stop doing that. Oh my fucking god. We're burning the entire damn map. Fire! Yes, I can see there's a lot of fire. Quite frankly, a little too much fire. I think we could all do with a little less fire, to be fair. Did I even move? See, why is he allowed to pull off trick shots like that? Let's see if we got anything good. Give it you gain -1. You gain -1. Well, I ain't got none to give, so probably not that one. Spawn a shadow copy of yourself that fades after his first turn. Inflict fear on all enemies. Ah! Bro, all these suck. They all. I am being cursed with bad Mugenics. My Mugenics is trash. Fuck it, that one. Shadow Kitty. Shadow Kitty. I'll examine it with the utmost curiosity.
Meow. Meow.
3 coins. Holy moly, we're rich. Dig to any open tile.
Meow.
I'll take those. I'll take the mods. He's gonna go for that poop. He sees that poop. He's like, ooh, I need some of that poop. Get this shit out of here, man. Step off. Yo, step off, poser.
Meow.
This guy still got an iron bar in his head and shit. That shit look like an ouch, bro.
Meow.
Major ouchie vibes.
Meow. Meow. Wow. Meow.
When they got you, you know.
Ew! Ew! Bro, who freaking farted? That's major yucky. Oh my god, bro, the maggot! They ate the kitty! Watch this. See, this is what you want pestilence for. Oh! Oh! Now you'll see my 12 power. See, it hurts your cats, but it takes out a lot of low health cats, so it's pretty cool. Why is all the abilities we got trash? They're all trash. I'm gonna do itch. Just to get a friendly flea. Is that a brick of catnip? God damn, restore all of your mana. Jesus, a kilo? That's a whole lot of nip. Okay, cool knife. Oh man, we didn't get the knife. I wanted that knife though. Oh, Suruka. Unless we got that. Well, at 5 or less HP, you have to +3 damage and can move an extra time each turn. Yeah. I like that. I surely do. Put on that hat, bitch. Any opinions on the season 5 fish? Vicky seems stable. Bingo and Bongo are really funny. That Muslim ginger guy just gives off insane vibes. I haven't really been watching super close, but there's been a few funny ones. They're all trash. I want to do this one, but sometimes they turn on you, and then you have to fight your to save. But one time on Mugenics, I got stuck into a combat loop where every character I fought just kept getting revived, and for some reason they were still fighting me. So I kept killing them, and then they would revive, and then I kill them again, they revive again. Basically just had to die at that point because I was like, yeah, we're stuck in a soft lock or some shit. Yeah, I know, I saw that, R. Kelly. I heard him the other day say, do not eat the light ladybugs. They are poisonous. Or they are toxic. That shit was really funny. Fuck you, radical rat. I think you're not so radical, rat. Eggs and crispy thighs on my mind. I got a cartridge that has like gold on it. Looks fancy schmancy. THC cartridge. Oh my god. That's so silly, bro. That's such a silly thing that you have. Mr. Ordinary. It's so silly, my friend. There's and snails. Yo, get that guy out of here. It's good though. I don't usually do carts or anything these days. Vapes and stuff I think are too easy and they make me feel weird and they don't feel like they work enough. It's fine. It's not very skibbity is what I'm saying. I hit that motherfucker with a brick. You think, you know what I'm gonna do to you? The pen doesn't smell. Fair. I mainly only feel like a stinky stoner when I'm smoking joints though. Like joints or a pipe. Don't hit me with a brick, Greg. Please no. But I got to. But I have to though. Sorry. Bro went turtle and did nothing, bro. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like the cube. I also like the cube a whole lot. Big fan of the cube. I'm sure you're getting this up and right, but are you watching season 5? A little bit, not really. Yeah, make a fricassee for you and me, babe. Ramsey! But yeah, Bingo and Bongo is pretty funny. I'm a big fan of the framing and camera angles and stuff they're doing this time. It seems like they're focusing more on the aesthetic this time around, which I'm always a big fan of. Shadow copy. Ugh. Go fight him. Kill him. It's shadow time. That's what I always say. What? Why'd you blow up, bro?
Tasty legs and crispy thighs.
On my mind. Freaking shadow. Damn, this bitch ain't lost any health. And then they're gone. Oh my god.
I hate Shadow Joe. He's my number one op. Kill Shadow Joe at all costs.
This is a joke for legal reasons. But why am I turning on? Why am I catching on fire? I didn't even do that. I didn't even do that, man. Get him, Flea. Beat him up. I'm gonna splat your ass, bitch. Swamp him. Swamp him up. There's some rats. Bro thinks he can get away with this. Bro thinks he can get away with it. Summon the shade again. Gah! Shadow hunt. God damn. Not again. I must deliver justice upon he. One of my cats about to die. Surprise, surprise, is the one with the fucking rebar in his head. This guy can't do nothing right. Bro, he keeps turning every... well, at least he gave birth to a beautiful flea child before he died.
Damn collarless cats. Can't do nothing right.
Yeah, my team is straight trash. My team is the trashiest team I've ever had. This team was never meant to succeed. The government does not want me to win with this team.
It's a conspiracy, I tell you.
It sucks. It had to happen on Savant Syndrome one. Oh my god, man. This is game. It's so sad, bro. Wait, what the fuck? Oh shit, they back. Guess who's back? Back again. Flippy's back. Tell a friend. The government couldn't answer my house. Yeah. You're done for. Hey, you put those bombs back where they belong. But now I only have 3 people, so bit of a problem. Shaking the bacon, shaking the bacon. A stone-clad monster. This guy can't do shit, bro. He's got a fucking metal rod in his head. Can't do nothing with this guy. He's got a metal rod in his head. I don't know, guys. I don't think this guy can do nothing. He's got a metal rod in his head. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to decide whether I should go back home or I should risk it on the bonus prize. I do have to go get cats to go to the sewers and shit. Maybe we can pull this out of our ass. These are basically just throwaway cats anyways. I do not have any platonic love or otherwise to these cats. Throw them in the meat grinder. Oh yeah, I hate harpoons. Oh shit, our cleric's gone. Fuck. Flippy's as good as gone, bro. Flippy ain't living. But at least we can say we went out with honor. Kill that mofo. Ha ha ha. Scrumptious. I have now eaten, and therefore I am ready for battle. I'm beating this man to submission. Sharky, you dumb. Ow!
leave that man alone. He ain't done nothing wrong.
Fuck, I missed. I don't even got no excuse to miss, bro. I'm playing on the computer. How'd I miss? Bro, why is everybody taking chomps out of my Desire? Get the frick out of here, man. I ain't gonna play with you, boy. I'm not playing with you. Best thing you can do is stay out. I'm not dumb. Huh? What? Dang, bro. Got my dang harpoon, bro. Get this guy out of here. Escort him off the premises. They're still taking chomps out of my dude, bro. Come on now. Leave him alone. Leave that young man alone. Yeah. Really, I wouldn't have. If I was in this position, I wouldn't have done that. I think that's just obvious, you know. Oh my god! Don't hit me! Don't hit me! Oh my god! Thank you. Fuck you, cha. Ooh! I knew that shit hurt. Out. They are out. Get this guy out of here. He don't deserve to live. He does not. Can I smoke? You can, Bussa Mamsa. You can indeed smoke. To be honest, I'm thinking about smoking here in a minute as well. Youch! You know what I say to that? Youch! Get this guy! Move along, little doggy. This ain't your place to be at home. It's my PTSD response. You don't know the amount. You don't know the beast I keep down every day. The monster inside being encaged by chains of iron. So dude,
Freaking force field.
We force fielding this shit, boy. Bro, my team in this game is straight trash. My ass is getting kicked to Kingdom Come. I knew I should have never bet on black. You're punching your way out of the cube is pretty funny. Thanks. I wanted to do that at the end of Guard Cube, but I didn't know what was gonna happen, so I did it at the end of Burt Box because I thought we were done. Greg, what soda are you drinking lately? Canada Dry, 0 sugar, cranberry. Cranberry Canada Dry, 0. We need to... If I die, I will smoke. If I don't, then I continue with the path ahead. Man, these guys are basically as good as dead, but who knows? He might have a trick up his sleeve. I'm waiting for Canada Wet. You think it would be called Canada Wet, but you know, not since the wars. Yeah, Canada Dry Cranberry is really, really good. And this one was actually pretty cheap. It's $4 a case. If you keep a track on those kind of prices, good price. They're like $8 or $9 these days. He might need Red House Regeneration, bro. He's got a fucking bar in his head. Got my Canada Dry soda, club soda, switching to healthier soda, etc. Hell yeah, bro. I've been drinking a lot of water, but I was thinking, since it was such a good deal, you know, it's $4. That's like the price of a candy bar these days. Not really. And not speaking in facts. Oh my god, what is going on here? They brought the whole damn infantry. What up, Suning? This guy out, they're coming over and they're farting on me. Punching bag. Oh shit. That's kind of cool, I guess. I guess it like helps us. Yeah, for real, Trey. Bro, I'm gonna have to investigate this. I'm gonna have to investigate this sparkle. Ow, it hurts us too. What the fuck? I thought it would only hurt my enemies. What the fuck? Well, let's try again. It's like gambling. It's like gambling, but with your life. Meow. Meow. Bro, I got my ass kicked. That was not worth it at all. Bro, they're farting on me, man. Bro. Somebody's gotta stop these guys. Some bull. I'll show you to fart on me. I had to obliterate him, guys. It's sad, but it's true. Well, I'm gonna have to get along, little doggy, because you are a fragile little butterfly. Ow! Don't hit the training dummy, you're gonna kill us all! Why do I not get a flea sometimes? Sometimes they just straight up don't give me my flea. That flea was promised to me 3,000 years ago, and you don't give me my flea. What the fuck? Pull him up. Oh my god, don't hit the training dummy. It hurts. No. Oh, it hurts. Golly. Who knew the training dummy was not on our side? Golly. Youch. Jesus fuck. They're beating my people to a pulp. No! 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 I got fucking mogged. Jesus, man. It was a goddamn bloodbath. We all saw it happen. It's... I feel physically repulsed. Oh shit. Now we got like 5. We got 5 options. That's pretty good. Ah, we probably need some food, so yeah. Yeah, I'm getting really low on food. I'll come back. I'll come back to this later. So, check this out, son. Where is that motherfucker? Where is that motherfucker? Joe, where are you, Joe? Joe! Why are there so many interviews, bro? Yeah! Joe, 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 Joe. Joe is gluttonous.
Well, hello, everybody. We're headed over to Checkers to try out their new unique limited time offer. They call it the Bacon Burger Flatbread Sandwich. We're going to peel it apart, layer by layer, give it a taste, issue a score right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia.
As long as it's in the city limits.
And a special shout out to your wife, Jasmine, and your daughter, Marilyn, still in the oven. Thank you for supporting the channel. Blake, Kennedy, Bentley, happy birthday. Thank you all for supporting the channel. Vance, happy birthday to you, and thank you for supporting the channel. Dante, Riley, Connor, and Charlie, Eris, Dylan, Jake, and Cole, Theo, Matthew, Tiffany, and August, Asa, Dominic, and Adam. I want to wish each and every one of you a very hungry happy birthday. Checkers' new limited time flatbread menu lineup.
Joe is the devil
the
trying to
Burger
tempt
flatbread
you.
sandwich, which is what
Joe
we're doing
needs
today,
to be
and the
put
spicy chicken
back
flatbread sandwich, which we're not doing
below
today.
the
Bacon
earth
Burger
from
flatbread
whence
sandwich
he
is
came.
constructed with 100%
Joe
ground beef patty, American
is
cheese,
too
one
powerful
strip
for
of
mortal
crispy
hands.
bacon, lettuce, onions, and dill pickle, sweet and smoky barbecue sauce, tucked in a grilled and
If you
folded
interrupt
flatbread.
his
A single a
review,
la carte
he
Bacon
will
Burger
implode
flatbread will
on the
trip up
spot.
your diet plans with 740 calories. I have the full nutritional
cube to
information
the
on the
tube.
screen and in the
Gregor's
description
Returns.
below. If you want to give
Yes.
one of these a shot, a single flatbread burger
So
will set
true,
you back
Kelly.
$4.99, or you can make it a medium combo
Facts.
for $6.79 before taxes in Georgia. Now it's time to cross my fingers. Hope they pass the Joe is hungry temperature test when we roll the
That
drive-through
is facts, water chip.
Checkers in Calhoun, Georgia.
Joe is quite frankly. Oh yeah, I forgot it. His fucking music choice in this video is insane.
Hi, thank you for
It has like fucking
Checkers.
graffiti music.
Could I get 5 bacon burger flatbread wraps?
I want some
Do you want
strawberry
just the
cheesecake
flatbread, or
bites.
do you want the combos?
Just the flatbreads, 5 of them.
Okay, what else?
A medium Diet Coke.
Some fried
Okay.
strawberry
Any apple
cheesecake
fried
bites would do me
cheeseburgers or,
right.
Philly bites?
No, thank you.
But there are no
Okay, so
checkers
have
around
5
here,
of
so
your-
sad.
The flatbread burgers and then a medium Diet Coke.
Correct.
Alright, your total is gonna be $29.36.
Thank you.
Do not interrupt Joe when he's fucking bawling out. A pimp gotta pimp it out. Joe,
We got
don't be scared, Joe.
Thank you.
Don't be scared. Yeah, he's a very shy.
got my
He's a very shy old dude. I love him.
Flatbread. Well, let's pull off to the side and do the Joe's Hungry temperature test.
It looks like he has like 1 HP. Joe is
Flatbread number
either
one is 141.3
a force to be
degrees
reckoned with,
Flatbread
or
number two is 142.9 degrees Fahrenheit.
as frail as
Flatbread number
paper.
three is
There's no in between.
140.4 degrees Fahrenheit. I would have liked to seen these things a little bit warmer than this. You know I like my temperatures at 140
Well,
degrees
geeked out.
or above. Hotter is always better. Well, they just barely scraped by today. So I'm going to let
Barely?
Checkers,
Uh-oh.
Calhoun, Georgia pass the Joe is Hungry
But they
temperature
passed, though.
test. Now it's time to
I
peel back
wish
the
it was
layers,
hot.
take
I
a
wish it
very
was more
close
hot.
examination, count the slice of bacon, head back to the studios, and do the Joe is
gonna
Hungry
kill his
weight
wife
test.
and figure
Well,
out
Checkers,
the idea.
you slipped by on that temperature test.
Who told you,
I'll
Kelly?
give you that. But the next question is how is your portion control?
How
you
can
make
you
these
do it?
guys the same size when I take off
Can
of your
you?
little wrapper here? In other words, set
Set the tear on the scales. Obviously. Get that fucking rapper out here. We don't even care about that rapper no more. That rapper ain't relevant.
Flatbread number one is 8.62 ounces or 245 grams. Flatbread number two is 8.06 ounces or 229 grams.
Why are we moving
Big-
it? While
Bacon
we
burger flatbread number
watching
three
it
weighs in
480p,
at
bro.
8.20 ounces or 233 grams. Well, the difference between the heaviest and the lightest is less than 10% of the average weight of all three. So today, Checkers, you passed the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. Well, Checkers, they don't have any serving weights in their nutritional information. That is unfortunate, but there's a little more I can do about that except add them all up, average them out,
Breathe.
do the math, and you come up with a fairly
cannot
reasonable
make Joe breathe. He
60
will
cents
not
an ounce,
breathe.
which leads us on to the next test, the one and only, the Joe is
It's
Hungry.
hungry. Big reveal. Uh-oh. Watch him mog everybody with this goddamn pita burger. Not gonna lie, it looks a little scrumptious. I'd get it, you know. Looks pretty alright. Take a little bite out of it. Maybe 2 bites out of it. It's interesting to be sure. I love how Bro's like, I'm not even dealing with that damn lettuce. Fuck the lettuce. Bro's like, that shit is ingrained into the pita bread. Oh shit. Oh. Who gave this man a scimitar? Hell yeah, Kelly.
This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks
He's
like.
on the job. He's
and
on
this
the
is what it's
the
supposed
scene.
to look like. Well, we
Joe
see what
don't
it looks
care
like
about your
and saw how much
feelings.
it was. Not a terrible price. And if you ask me, from my point of view, it's not too far off from its ad photos. Leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think. But then there is the issue of the bacon. Well, I just have
bacon.
to have my post-autopsy photos
There's
right
the
up
issue
here on the
of the
screen.
bacon.
Although it's all broken up, it looks like we got our one slice of bacon. Well, that
One
only leaves
for
one
you.
more thing to
Only
do.
one.
Everybody knows what it is. It's the one and only.
Really?
The Joe is
Really
Hungry
hungry.
bite
Bite
test.
test.
So it is.
Bite test engage.
Eat that damn sandwich, Joe. Eat that motherfucking sandwich.
You know you want to eat that sandwich, Joe.
You a hungry guy. You a hungry guy.
Joe, you bet. Oh shit. Oh shit. Now it's real. Now it's real.
Flatbreads seemed to be pretty fresh and really didn't experience any bleed through, although I think it could have spent a little bit more time on the grill. The burger patties, they were well cooked and savory, and those fried onions, they got soggy almost immediately, but they did contribute
sad.
to the flavor. The cheese, I saw it, it was there, but it did
Yeah,
little in
Kelly.
the taste department. The bacon,
Joe's
broken
a
up
bit
as
of a
it
party
was
animal.
crispy and had a nice bacony flavor. The barbecue sauce didn't really seem to go well with the other ingredients, and in my opinion, could have been left off entirely. With that being said, let's look into the past, see
No.
what Shadow Joe
No.
thinks, and do
No.
the Joe is
No.
hungry. Sneak-a-doodle bite. Sneak-a-doodle bite.
I want this
Number
man
one.
obliterated right now.
Sneak-a-doodle bite.
Yo, Shadow Joe be
Number
taking
two.
massive bites out of that shit though. He's making that shit go
Sneak-a-doodle
kind of
bite.
good
Number
though.
three.
The way he be eating that. He's like, a hefty bite, Joe. Better than McDonald's CEO.
I can see the bacon. I can see the onions. I can kind of taste that barbecue sauce. And there is some meat. It's got a little bit of heft to it.
That's a lot of American flags.
Not the best flavor combinations to my test, but we'll see what the main man says about it.
Uh-oh.
Because it's time for him to give it a score. If you don't know the scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once in a lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down is that slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So let's go ahead and give this the number it truly deserves. Checkers.
Uh-oh.
Not a bad value this time.
Not a bad
For the
value,
money,
Checkers.
It's quite filling. However, that barbecue sauce, in my opinion, really doesn't make for a good flavor combination. Kind of a shame. If things would have been a little different, I would have gone a lot higher.
Uh-oh.
So, today,
What do you think it is?
I'm going to go
5.6.
5.8. That is my number. This is my review. And hopefully,
He said, I hate that shit. Bro said that shit's ass. Bro said that shit's mid. Mid is all hell, bro. You don't mess around with Joe, because Joe, he lays down the law. And when Joe lays down the law, sometimes the best thing you can do is put your hands in your lap and listen. Sorry. My balls are getting all the way up into my... Bruh. Oh, bro. Bro, I'm gonna be 30 in September. My body is already deteriorating. My legs are snapping. My back is bent. Oh. But it's all right. We're chilling. It's a pretty big shirt, though. Think inside the cube. Think inside the cube. Skitsy.online/merch. Whoa! Oi! Just pop. Are we inside Joe's cube? That's where the next cube project's taking place. Inside of Cube's Pizza Palace. Pizza Box Palace. Let's go.
We Gregging tonight.
Yo, what's up, Malt Goblin?
Malt Goblin just subscribed. Greg forever.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Yo, Greg, really enjoyed Greg Cube. I hope you all made some decent money. We did! We did! Thank you guys so much for supporting. We're going to do other cool projects and everything. It's going to be pretty epic. My favorite project yet. Super happy about how Greg Cube worked out to be. Some days, the boys yearn for the cube. Hell yeah, Mo Goblin. Mo Goblin changed his name to Orange. I see that. But yeah, after Greg Cube was done, I got his like $35 thing. I call it the Whoville water pipe. You seem like you're still riding the high from the cube. You deserve it, brother. Thank you, brother. I've been watching the new One Piece with my dad recently. I'm very happy with it. I'm not a One Piece fan, but the live action is just really fun to watch. But you think we got enough people play some Jackbox or whatever. Did you buy a new medieval weapon with the cube money? No, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm keeping it for bill money. It's all for bills. I want to keep making content for as long as possible and have a lot of fun. Because we're having fun. Yeah. Who's Bill? Bills, multiple of them. There's a bill on each side. Bills are my handler. I'm like Joshua Block. They just pass me off between each other. This Bills. I'm a slave to the system. I owe a lot of money to a lot of bills. But what is the deal with these guys trying to take our money named Bill? You think that they'd be named like Chuck or something? I owe Chuck a lot of Chucks. I owe money on a lot of Chucks. My name is Chuck. I'm out of luck. I am a duck. And I am stuck. Bill's a real a-hole. So sad. So sad. He tries though, and that's what you have to hope for. Now, if you guys got it, it's time to smoke up. But if you ain't, then you ain't gotta.
Test your might.
Test your might.
It's so loud. Sorry about that.
Perhaps just one more?
Perhaps just one more. Oh, this one needs to be switched out. Bro, any fucking sound orbs in this economy? Bro, save your sound orbs for like a party or something. You don't want to be wasting all your sound orbs before it's time, you know? Sound orbs are a precious commodity, and you're wasting it! Thank you, Tato. I call it my Whoville water pipe. Because it reminds me of Dr. Seuss. I'm just like spilling all of it. But that's alright. But you're back, so I think that's a special occasion. That's fair. If you want to spend your sound orbs because I'm back, that's okay. I appreciate it. Have you had a good year so far? I think so. It had some ups and downs, but I'm happier more than ever. I'm still going to be raising money and stuff for Plasma in the background so I can work on some cool projects for you guys. I think we all want to hear some behind the scenes details about the cube. Like, what did Bert smell like? And did Morgan lose his mind? Morgan was chilling. Morgan was pretty on top of it. Bert smelled like flour or baby oil. And yeah, it's just really fun. It was really fun to talk about the Greg Cube spin-offs after the fact and get the cube built. That was super fun. I was glad that we had like something destructible that we actually like were 100% not worried about getting messed up, because that allowed for a lot of good environment interaction. I didn't want to punch too many holes during Greg Cube because I wasn't sure if we were going to use it for anything else, and I'm glad I didn't, because I got to really take out some stress on that wall at the end, I was like, boosh, boosh, boosh. And you can't really see it anymore, but it jagged me up a little bit. It's not that big deal though. What up, Rez? But yeah, no, Greg Cube, super epic, super awesome. And the great thing is, we know how to do it for the future now. Now that we know how much it generally costs and how to do it in the future, we can keep working on some cool little sets. Hopefully, I would love that. Would you say this is the most successful project so far? Yeah, I would say so. I would say that it didn't make the most money, but it made the most impact in my opinion. It was really good aesthetically, it did really good digitally for the most part. You know, mics and the camera and everything. Because I listened to it back, it was pretty clear for the most part. Oh yeah, I'm glad you think so. Water Champ. We were trying really hard to make this the highest quality a project we possibly could, and I think we got really good on that. You know, obviously there's a couple issues, but majority of it was really good. I'm actually excited because I want to get the Greg Cube thing turned into a video. So I'll let you guys know on streams and everything, but I'm gonna get somebody who's gonna edit it down the 60 hours, 62 hours down into a nice video, maybe like between 20 and an hour, and really just make it like an atmospheric, like cool thing to watch. I'll let you guys know where that goes, and I'm not gonna promise anything, but I definitely think that this one deserves a dedicated video. That's more than just about recapping it. Why not edit yourself, or at least some of it? I could try. I'm just not very good at editing long form stuff. But I could give it a go. I'm much better at short edits, like the Greg Cube trailer I edited. That was fun. Release the Greg cut. What was your opinion on the rampant TTS spamming? I thought it was funny for the most part. Yeah, I mean they can send whatever they want. It was actually funny because my dad and a whole lot of other people were like, we were hoping they'd get incentives and stuff like that, you know, like a bed and all that fun stuff. I'm like, I actually told them not to do that because I wanted it to be as real as possible for the most part. Like the discomfort of being in the cube. But you know, you can only do that so much. But it was what happened to the bologna sandwiches? Oh yeah, we couldn't. They didn't sell bologna at Sam's Club or something for some reason. The turkey was pretty bad too though. But nobody was really buying them anyways, so not really a big deal. Yeah, we were kind of in a rush near the end. How was the Stranger Things pizza? It was pretty good when I actually had an appetite. Like, I couldn't eat a majority of the time because we think that Zake might have given me a stomach bug, but also it probably wasn't helped by the fact that I ate 2 ghost peppers up to that point, so my appetite was completely shot. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking free come. A lot of people see every project I work on as like I was just doing it to see what would happen really. But you know, I know it kind of I know the kind of audience that brings. Yeah, water chimp. I remember at one point I wasn't even like vomiting anything. Like it was like just clear and like almost lemony. I was like, I was up chucking some real gross shit. I hear that, Molt. It's no problem. But yeah, what was the Twitch suspension for? I think it was for self-harm. I don't know why. I got suspended for self-harm. That's what I hear, anyways. But yeah, apparently Twitch took something that was happening on screen as dangerous to myself, which they're not wrong. Yeah, this is actually a 5XL shirt, Grab Shimp, so it's actually a really big shirt. But yeah, no, I've lost a lot of weight. I got locked back in on my diet, but I think I lost like a good 2-3 pounds in the cube. Next goal is self-mutilation. But yeah, no, Twitch suspension, usually Twitch does it for the right reasons, but yeah, it was a little silly.
Place, I don't know if it's everywhere.
Oh shit! There's another person in the car.
It's everywhere in the country. It's a place called Checkers Rallies.
It did Molt. I still got it.
Checkers and Rallies. So it's a burger place, and they're famous for the burgers and
Greg, are you actually mentally invincible? I started believing you were when in the cube. I wouldn't say so. There's a lot of things I could be a whole lot better about. But it was hard, but I'm not going to glorify. I was just doing it because I thought it was an interesting thing to do on stream. Yeah, it's just Greg. I was very happy about how much I've grown with the keyboard since I've been in there. Thank you, Grab. I appreciate that regardless. But yeah, no, it was fun. I'm hoping to do another walk stream at some point. Maybe we can do another marathon. Yeah, I know. They got on Bert. It was actually funny. We checked the amount, and if we let Bert go for one more day, he probably would have made as much as Greg Cube. Like it was like 3,000 for Bert, 4,500 for Greg Cube. So that's pretty fun. That's pretty good. Pretty good. He was rolling in for Bert. Working with Bert was so fun though. He was cool with a lot of things. We tried to make sure he was doing all right for the most part. You're gonna get Bingo and Bongo for a collab one day? I don't. I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. Because I don't really have any intention, but I might get caught up with them in some way. I have a way of like attracting these people. I guess because people just see me as really nice, so they feel more comfortable talking to me. I don't try to get super involved, if possible. But a majority of people I've met have been, for the most part, cool. Greg, you still have BBC for another 4,999 years, bro. Bro, why has it got to be for so long? And like I said, I'm immortal. The BBC is normal, but they're also clocking out. That's the lore I'm putting together right now. Bro, this is some bullshit. Why don't I get a break? They draw cartoons. They actually worship you like a king. That's insane. They said you were epic on Blood Games. That's nice. That's good to know. But they didn't know your name. Damn. Fake fan. What is the guy who wants season 2 join? TJ, right? He was on El Estanque. And him and Binks seem to be hooking up. Bro. TJ has basically been MIA as far as long as I've known. And they just pulls up in El Estanque again. TJ's a whimsical little force imp that just kind of fucking appears places. TJ fumbled the bag. Oh, how so? At this point, TJ seems to be only winning at this point. Bag my head. Yeah, his hair is super long. On El Estanque. My man grows hair like crazy.
The biggest selling burger that they have, biggest seller is the Big Beautiful. And this is how it looks. Y'all want to see how it looks?
Oh shit, that looks like a good ass burger actually.
It's all the tomato.
I can go for a little burger right now.
And
bro,
yeah.
My man is trembling.
How it tastes. I know how it tastes. I want to show y'all.
He already knows. He's already done the research.
I ain't had it in a while, so let me see here.
Looks like a pretty good bun, though.
Still tastes good.
Damn, bro got ashy ass knuckles. God damn. Bro took a big old bite.
Meat season.
Damn, bro, how do you get it all over your lip? Bro, it's literally all over. Tears of joy. The emergency napkins, of course.
The lettuce, tomato, cheese. It's cooked. Another bite.
Another bite. Mm-hmm. Yum.
No.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah, it's burger. Yeah, it's a burger, man. Oh yeah.
Now, if y'all want to try it out, I don't know if any of y'all cities have it, but I know where I live, they have been some. But it's a place called Checkers Rallies. Checkers and Rallies.
Checkers and Rallies, guys.
And they're famous for the Big Beautiful, which I'm eating right now.
Right, you guys gotta take his advice. He's letting you in on forbidden knowledge. He knows something you don't. Meet him at these locations and await further instruction. The Buford Checkers. Meaty.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? Coming on sit down because today we're going to be talking about Legos. There are many toys on the market that inspire children's imagination and creativity, but perhaps no toy is better at it than Lego. The literal endless possibilities these plastic blocks provide can entertain anyone of any age for hours on end. In fact, they've done so for decades.
I've made Lego guns at least a handful of times. You take Lego, you make it into a gun. Classic, you know? It's a classic move. I've also made a sword. I've also made a grove of treasures. Legos back in the day, bro? Don't get me started on Legos back in the day. They were epic. What more can I say? Bro, I remember when I was a kid, I wanted a rock tumbler. So, at some point, I don't know if it was Christmas, my birthday, or whatever, my parents got me a rock tumbler. That shit was ass. I hate rock tumblers. All they do is make rocks smooth. But them things that take like 7 hours, and for 7 hours you just hear. It's annoying. I was big into modeling clay though. I did a lot of clay figure stuff and also claymation. But it's gone to the wind now.
Plus, there are sets for nearly every large movie franchise, from Star Wars to The Goonies. Lego has a set for everyone. For everyone. Or they break your heart and they discontinue Bionicle.
Oh yeah. How
So
fucked
sad.
is that? Bring back
I was never into
Bionicle.
It's all good.
I was never into Bionicle.
I like the little Bionicles.
What do you can say?
God damn it. I keep
I will say Bionicles, they took it from us too soon, and I will say the first run of Bionicles had the coolest container. The little fucking like bank orbs. Remember like the little bank teller things? Mm-hmm. They look like they're awesome. The unfortunate part is that while these toys are intended for children, no child can get their hands on any of them because scalpers and obsessive fans hoard them all. Once again, we find that the scalpers of the world ruin something else for the children. Not, you know what, and I'll say this, not even for the children, but just for somebody who's like, I'd like to put that together. Hell, I wouldn't mind putting the goddamn
Legos are
Goonie
expensive
pirate
these
shit
days.
together. Oh, you should have been here, man. The 46-year-old guys. Well,
Lego
they
is
bought
super
all of them,
duper
so.
expensive.
They camped out at 3 in the morning.
Early bird gets the worm.
But to be fair, if I was sitting there and I'm like, they got all the DeLorean Legos, the Back to the Future DeLorean Legos, that's fine. I can live without that. But if I was a kid back in the day and they took all the Bionicles, I'd kill myself. That's not even me joking. I'd walk, if I'm in Walmart, I'd walk over to the gun section, I'd pull a shotgun out of the glass case, I'd kill myself right there in the store.
I'd hang myself in front of the Lego counter.
Not to mention the fact that they are notorious for causing injuries due to their sharp edges.
Ouch!
Gonna cut my wrist, kill myself. And are even known to do
They
emotional
hurt a
damage.
little.
And are even known to do emotional damage, having ruined many relationships. Okay, I don't think we can blame Lego for that, can we? That seems a bit absurd.
It's the partners. You gotta blame the partners.
I mean, I think that Lego after a while could just be like, I mean, come on. Is this my fault? Are they from German? Is Lego German?
That was Sweden.
Gotcha.
What is Sweden? That can not be my fault. Is that Swedish?
That's PewDiePie. I'm from Sweden.
What's up, bros? Hello, bros. That can't possibly be my fault, bros. So sit down and grab those instructions as we piece together how the world of Legos came to be, baby. Give us a little Lego montage, editor.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Lego moment. Lego.
Falling into the river. Hey!
Hey!
You ever
I forgot
step
about
on a
the
Lego
hay
before?
beam. The fucking
Yeah, I
Lego.
don't think they hurt
Hey!
as bad as people think they say they are.
You don't think really?
Yeah,
Every
I feel
Lego.
We're gonna get Legos for this video. Okay, if you don't think
hey.
that, then we're gonna get Legos and you're gonna step on them. Editor, put in the clip of him walking on it. There you go. It might come as a surprise, but Legos have been around for almost 100 years and have a pretty extensive history.
Those are
In
made of
1932, Danish carpenter
bits.
Ole Kirk Christensen began making wooden toys and named his company Lego by combining the words leg and goat, or play well, Legot.
Legault.
Legault. From there, his business would take off. And in 1949, old Kirk would begin making plastic toys and developing automatic binding bricks. Not long after he began experimenting with plastics, he rebranded the toy as Lego Bricks. And the rest, baby, is history. 2 iterations, the motherfucker just made it. That's it. That's it forever.
It's perfect.
That's actually kind of interesting. Just be like, he's just like, yeah, I had wood. What if we just made it from plastic? Okay. What if they bound together? That's it forever, by the way. It's kind of awesome if you think about it. It's like the perfect encapsulation of like a toy that's just, you can do whatever the fuck you want with it. This brick's a little wider.
They are all the same size. They have a very high quality standard that they're adhered to, and if they don't, they throw them out and they remelt them.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Lego bricks, basically every Lego, even like the big kid ones, you can connect them, and they're supposed to fit, unlike Mega Bloks.
Well, that's what I was gonna say is, here's the unfortunate thing, dude. When you go to somebody's house and you see one of those fucking atrocious plastic bins of Mega Bloks, it's just sad, isn't it?
I had Mega Bloks.
I know. Well, you also forced your parents to buy like a 2-story house and all kinds of stuff. They probably didn't have any money left for Legos, Nick. That's your fault.
Mega Bloks had cool sets. They had Halo. They had like this dragon.
It looked like shit. Even the Halo ones looked like shit. I remember when I was a kid, I got these Legos that were like samurai boats, and they were so fucking cool. They had plastic flags. I was like, holy shit. And then my cousin, who I'm not going to name or talk about him entirely, let's just say he came in and in a silent fit of rage broke them. And I went up to my mom and I was just like, if he ever comes over here again, I'm gonna fucking scalp him. I didn't say necessarily that, but it was a threat. And then I never came over anymore.
I, one time on Christmas, the Halo Lego block set, I got that for Christmas. I took a nap, and my friend came over and built the whole thing. He built my present.
Okay, so how long were you asleep, Nick?
4 hours.
So you took a nap. I'm just piecing this more of the more interesting part of this is, did you know the friend was coming over?
No, he just showed up. And he's like, look at that, that's cool.
They let him inside your house and just let him build your thing? There's a lot of questionable things. I feel like your family's just like, oh, please, you want to be our son? Could you be our son instead? This one sleeps all the time. Right now, Starforge is having their spring sale with deals wheels to its set. Started from humble beginnings, so Lego! Buy a computer. Now back to the episode. What started from humble beginnings slowly grew into a global phenomenon. In the 60s, Lego added wheels to its sets and opened its first Legoland park in Denmark. Over time, they branched out and added more sets, including Pirates and Technic. Pirates and Technic, what the fuck does that mean?
Technic is their like engineering thing. So you
the nerd shit? Oh, fuck that. Whatever. Drawing in even more fans. All right, I will say, engineering majors fuck around with some Legos and they build some shit.
There's a lot of cool videos.
But I can't. I'm not smart enough, so I don't like them. Just give me pirates. God! This success all accumulated in 2000 when they were awarded the Toy of the Century. God damn. Honestly, earned though. Can you think of any other fucking toy, actually? Just any. Name one other toy.
Not toy, but Minecraft, which is digital Legos.
Okay, so not a toy. All right.
The Frisbee.
What the fuck? You know what's wrong with Frisbee? I have to have someone else to play with.
Big fan of the medieval.
Fucking throw it and go
big fan of the fantasy and
catch myself
medieval
like a dog.
themed.
Frisbee's also like the
Legos,
worst version of a boomerang. That's the Australians had it figured out, dude. Hold on, why not, friends? I think I just want to throw this and catch it myself. Now each year, the company generates over $10 billion in revenue and 60 million new blocks. Legos are literally everywhere, even in the oceans. In 1997, the Tokyo Express cargo ship was sailing from Netherlands to New York City when a bad storm hit. The large boat couldn't handle the waves and began to tilt, causing 62 cargo containers to fall into the ocean. In one of those containers was about 5 million aquatic-themed Legos that have since spread all over the world, from the UK to Australia. To this day, pieces are still being found, with one of the most recent finds occurring in 2024 when a boy from England was walking the beaches and found a Lego octopus from the spill.
That's magical, if you think about it.
It's the one time when the whole world was like, that's good pollution. We need to do more of that. Lego, make some more shit and throw in the rainforest. Give me a Lego banana and throw that shit in the rainforest. But then when people are cutting it down and fucking, I don't know, plucking all the feathers off a fucking toucan, they can be like... No way! There's one thing scalpers love to do. It's suck the fun out of anything they touch, and Lego is no exception, my friends. I keep thinking that we're gonna get out of talking about scalpers, and then every day I feel like I see something where it pulls me back in. Legos are already expensive, but now they're becoming unaffordable because grown men love to resell them online. People call it a hustle, other people call it cancer. Lego reselling has always been a thing, but has gotten particularly bad in recent years. I mean, just this last year, someone bought the entire inventory of Wicked Legos at a random Costco, priced at $50 a box, to only resell them online. I think Costco, I was pretty cool with them. They need to fucking step their game up with not letting people just go in there and dive over a fucking pallet of stuff. If you see some big fucking goon sitting there with his taking pallets of Wicked stuff, I'd be like, no, you can't do that, actually. Lego also just collaborated with Pokemon, and as you can imagine, each set sold out instantly and is now listed online for triple the price. The crown jewel of the collab was $650 set containing Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise, which can be seen on eBay now for $1,300 or more. Fun. I'm just hustling. Can I hustle? Do you think that this should honestly be a real thing? And I want to petition this to see if hospitals would do this. All right, this is horrible. What I'm about to say is horrible. If somebody came in, they had cancer, should they or should they not check their eBay listings and anything else to where if they were a scalper or are a scalper, they don't get treatment?
Yes.
It was probably all that aspartame I was drinking.
They should scan your DNA
into
to see how much
Pokemon
plastic.
after
or you have them
the original game and TV show.
I guess the big pharma is kind of already doing that, but it's
kind of left in my childhood.
Did you see that? I forgot which company it was, but they're actually going to reduce basically the amount of product to make it more valuable on the resale market. They're saying like we're going to cut back on products.
It's probably Funkos. Is it not Funkos?
No.
That seems like Funko would do. I mean, they're throwing out the rest of their fucking products in the landfill. They're probably like, well, what if we actually just didn't make as many? It doesn't have to be complete sets either. A Goodwill in Arizona was selling a box of random Lego pieces for $400.
I need to go back to my parents' house. I have 3 tubs of Legos.
You're probably sitting on at least $1,000 right there, Nick.
I gotta go back.
Lego minifigures are also being emptied off store shelves because the rare minifigs from the blind boxes can be sold for hundreds of dollars online. And to
Oh yeah. Now I was talking to Job and Zake and Morgan about this the other day. I was like, bro, the sequel to Samurai Jack was awesome, but they had to go and ruin it with that stupid forced love plot. Bro, the sequel to Samurai Jack was so good, and then they made Jack stupid and horny. Because bro, so spoilers for anybody who doesn't know. Basically, it's like a decade or so into the future, and Samurai Jack has given up on trying to get home, basically, and he lost his sword and everything. Aku has daughters that he sends after Samurai Jack as assassins. Samurai Jack kills all of them, but captures one of the last daughters. For some reason, I think they've taken him somewhere. He then falls in love with her, and by the end, he kills Aku, which is the father to Aku's daughter. AKA, if you kill Aku, the daughter would have never been born. Stupid ass Jack was like, no! It's like, Jack, think about it, man. Why would Aku's daughter live if Aku is dead?
Avoid buying random boxes, some scalpers are now using earwax removal cameras and slipping them through a small opening in the packaging to identify the minifig before purchasing it. It's like people weighing cards.
New strat.
Certain aftermarket websites like Bricklink are combating the surge of scalpers by ending operations in over 35 countries. In a post from last year, they blocked websites from all over the world from using their website, claiming they didn't have the resources to support them all at the same level. While many of the countries listed are notorious for scalpers and scammers, some countries like Greenland were likely cut for having too small of a market. As LEGO continues to release more products and the prices keep climbing, more and more people are unable to afford them. LEGO's most recent project, Smart Bricks, was supposed to be the next revolution of bricks. However, it ended up just being a brick with a sensor inside that lights up or makes a sound in response to certain movements. I don't know if I like that. How I see you shirtless.
It's just like the Samurai Jack sequel would have been such a good ending if there wasn't just like forced romance.
You buy more Lego.
Oh, we buy more Lego.
Take your mom and dad's credit card. Go to Costco and get all the sets.
That's not The so-called revolutionary piece upset many in the LEGO community because all it really did was jack the prices up even more. It also got a lot of criticism from fans because they argue that the bricks making the lights and sounds during use takes away from kids having to use their imagination. Oh, come on now. Well, I mean, like, what are they saying? So we kind of find they're critiquing your thing.
Oh,
what
yeah.
even am I?
You suck, man.
This fucking sucks. It's a rocket ship. No, it's a Lego tower. That's all it is. It's just stacking Legos. That has to be the most universally loved thing of building, right? Spaceships, some kind of spaceship crafts.
Cars.
I think I ever built cars. I don't like the tires. When I was a kid, I chewed on them.
I remember I stole the legendary silver brick from my teacher. She had a lot of Legos, and I built the car, and I put the silver brick in, and I said, I think it made it faster. So,
just trying to, like, justify stealing in your brain.
Well, I have to take it because it makes it faster. Sorry, Mrs. O'Galligan, but this is mine now.
It was Mrs. Ham. I'm so sorry.
Mrs. Ham? Was she a big girl?
A little chunky. She had 3 kids, you know?
Yeah, well, what are you going to do, say small after that?
I also stole the infamous monkey toy in daycare. Everybody would play with it, and the one day, it took months for me to get my hands on it. When I finally got it, I took it for my own.
Most LEGO fans grew up playing with them and never really stopped, which has created a very devoted yet weird fan base. Every year, new sets come out that cover all sorts of franchises and ideas, but some LEGO fans are never satisfied. In 2012, the company released a new line of sets called Friends, which targeted young girls and had colorful creations with doll-like figurines. Right away, many LEGO purists hated the sets, claiming the new doll figurines were hardly LEGO, okay? That's not LEGO! Since then, it has remained one of the most disliked franchises, despite still getting new sets to this day. I mean, it is kind of yucky looking. Being like, I mean, I don't like that, but can't it just end with you being like, I mean, I'm just not going to get that one? Or is it, if it's just you're tarnishing the LEGO name?
I think if you look at it, let's look at it at a magic perspective. Like if this was Universes Beyond and it sold like crazy, and then all of a sudden now LEGO is just making Friends stuff.
Oh yeah, so you're saying that they're like, oh, because this is still successful, you're going to tarnish the good name that is LEGO. You're going to tarnish the product that I like.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they haven't though, have they?
No, I think so.
They just get new friends every once in a while. More recently, LEGO released a new orange cat set following the massive success of its black tuxedo cat set. What? What the fuck did I even just say? Except fans were outraged because to them it wasn't orange enough. What the fuck?
It's a little orange.
People were mad that the orange cat was not orange. It was brown.
Many were claiming it was too dark or not orange at all, and some were upset that it was in the exact same pose as the previous cat set. Others showed off pictures of their own cats and demanded that it be fluffier or have white stripes and make it more realistic. Who gives a fuck? Don't get me wrong, it's brown. It's not an orange cat. Paint the motherfucker if you have to.
Well, that's not going to stick to Lego bricks.
Oh, right. You're just them. See, that I would, but that's just not what happens here. So even if people don't like what's being released, most Lego fans will proudly display their collection anywhere they can. Milos has the world's largest Lego collection with over 6,000
He looks like he would
sets.
have it.
He couldn't just keep them in a warehouse or at his home. He opened his own museum in Prague to showcase every...
Imagine that guy's face, but he's wearing like... he's wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and he's just like sitting on the ground like, honey, it's dinner time. Okay, I'll be right up.
He said he has owned since he was 5 years old, which I want to say, I love being a person who opens their own museum. You know me, historically, I love it. I love this idea of him being like, you want to see my Legos? And some guy's like, and I fucking guess they're Legos, and he walks in and he does.
You could pull so many Lego bitches too.
Oh my shit. God, are you kidding me? Lego gets you pussy now. Did you know that? That's like apparently a big thing online is people are just like, yeah, I get fucking turned on by men who make Legos. Where they were once man children, now it's like that's a good way to get pussy. Another collector known as Lego Man or Angostin owns and operates his own private museum where he gives tours to guests. His real name is Tom Lucier, and he's a former railway commissioner who happened to love Lego and built a massive shed on his property to house and guide guests through. Guests have reported that while the tour is great, Tom himself makes the visit worthwhile. One guest claimed that while on tour, he told a story about how the Queen visited him in a hot air balloon and ended the story by saying, "What do you think of that then?" What the fuck are we talking about?
OG status.
Am I supposed to say this is like a British thing? What'd you think of that? Then
I hear that, Mo
the
Goblin.
Queen visited you on a hot air balloon. I imagine
You
he's
gotta
a
let
very
it get
charismatic
dusty
guy.
so that
It's
when
a
the
cool
world
thing to have.
ends,
But what am I supposed to say with that? Who
you'll
fucking
have, like,
cares?
story
Another
elements
guest said
to
that
your
when they arrived, Tom was
environment.
grumpy and grumbling because they arrived just before his lunch break. Why do we? Yeah, I'd
Like
be
a flush
fucking
ice?
pissed too. Heck,
Youch.
tour. I was just gonna eat lunch. Yeah, but I really want to go. I'd be like, yeah, well, I'm really gonna eat lunch first.
He's fucking old too.
Yeah, he's an old man.
Let him eat.
Oh, really, Mo?
I'm talking
Are
to
you into Legos?
Why are we trying to ruin this man? Though most people don't have full buildings dedicated to their collection, many like to post their collections online for the community to enjoy. The most common
pretty
type of people
cool,
to
though.
do this are divorced dads, with the majority of them posting in Lego Star Wars forums. I believe this so much because when those kids fucking grow up, the Legos are the only thing staying. That fucking bitch took my money. She took the kids. But she left me with those Legos. You know what I'm talking about? Listen to Stain building fucking the Death Star.
You're cleaning. Bro, be cleaning. Bro, that's a good
You don't
thing
think
to
that's
be
a good?
into, I guess.
No wife, no kids, and you have Legos that you paid for.
Do you think that's good? I don't know, Nick. Say that out loud again. Say that out loud again and see if that sounds like a happy life.
No wife.
Yeah,
no
how is it
kids,
different?
And you get to keep your Legos.
Honestly, it sounds pretty good. That does not sound that bad. That's some of the shit I don't understand. I look at the Lego box, I'm like, who the fuck wants to build a goddamn flower and vase?
I want to build the Taj Mahal.
I don't see that would scare me.
The Taj Mahal.
I don't know why. I was raised Christian. That freaked me out. I think my grandma got really mad at me one time because I was at Barnes & Noble when I was younger, and I collected those little Buddhas. At Barnes & Noble, there was like a little gift rack thing, and they had like a $5 Buddha statue.
Gotcha,
My
Mo.
grandma
That sounds
grabbed my
pretty
wrist one
cool.
day, and she was like, "Fuck that down."
Jesus.
I know. It fucking scared the shit out of me. So now I look at all that kind of shit and I'm like, I ain't gonna get tricked into. Grandma's gonna come in. My grandma's gonna grab the back of my fucking neck and lift me up. The Taj Mahal's all done. Get lifted up out of my seat. While going through their divorce, someone posted, "In my divorced dad era," and showed a couple of pictures of his 5 Star Wars sets on an empty white shelf. The comments were filled with other divorced people welcoming him to the community and congratulating him on his new hobby. Welcome.
Pick up a Lego.
Sound
Start
horrible?
building a set. It's all chill.
Welcome. One of us. Just kidding. Come on in here.
Do you think someone's built like a full like Lego woman with full working parts?
Yeah. With the tech set? With the Techni set? Her pussy ovulates. Her pussy moves and whistles. While most people confidently show off their Lego collections, some are embarrassed to still be playing with them. A 25-year-old man felt attacked because his family told him Legos were for babies after he bought 3 massive sets totaling nearly $2,000. He claimed it wasn't a big deal because he had a stable job and building Legos was better than doom scrolling, but he still felt embarrassed by the call out. Which, you know what? I would say the same thing. I'd say, you know what, Mom? I'll be having another fucking gin and tonic, you drunk bitch. Is what I'd say.
Oh,
I'd say,
shit.
Dad, you better not get up because I will fucking
Get his
lay
ass.
you out right now. That's what you gotta do. Use your youth in your favor. Oh, that's cool, Dad. Didn't you get laid off 2 times? Because I have to go to work later. I gotta come back to this. That's fun for me. Unfortunately, Lego is not entirely innocent and has a large adult content following. Really wouldn't be
Lego
one of our
porn.
videos without this kind of section, so I apologize. I
Smash
continuously
or
tell
pass,
them to not put
guys,
these
Lego
in, but
porn.
here we are. Lego BDSM.
We jacking it to blocks.
Take the 4-prong brick and scrap the back of my calf while I beat my shit. Oh, fuck. Put those Legos behind my heel while I stick this up my ass. Lego BDSM is a huge community that shares pictures of Lego minifigures bound up or getting whipped. Oh, so these
Whoa.
people aren't even...
They're making little miniatures.
Little miniatures. At that little point, just fucking... Why don't you just dress up and whip... Dude, BDSM, except it's you.
What? Rick,
Many
DSM.
dominatrix also use Legos in their play because it's a cheap way to cause pain and create different equipment, from paddles to nipple clamps. I cannot believe they put that in the document. Jesus Christ. Have you ever been with a person that likes some fetish shit like this?
The worst I've had is choking, but that's pretty normal.
I feel like choking's pretty normal. I'm talking about what if some woman that you're with was just like, what do you think of that right there? She brought out like a Lego nipple clamp. Would you let her put it on you, or would you just be like, what the hell is that?
On me?
Yeah.
Maybe. Depends how hot she is.
Right. Yeah, you're not attractive enough for me to do that, baby. I know that I'm fully erect and we're getting ready to have sex, but you're a little too ugly for that. If you're already there, it just depends on how attractive she is.
I mean, I guess if I'm already there, she's already attractive because I don't sleep with uggos.
You call your fucking bedroom Animal Farm, dude. You got pigs and all kinds of fucking donkeys and shit rolling around there. I was with one girl one time. She wore nipple clamps. It was the most unsettling thing. I did not.
Yeah, I
like
think
it.
it's a new
Stretch them out
set.
too much. Those fucking nipple clamps. I'm like, I was looking at it. I was like,
I hate videos of like German guys tweaking their nipples.
you know what, dude? Me too. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Wein und Fortnite und Coca-Cola. Online, you can find videos of people slapping Lego figures
Lego
together
sex
and
too.
moaning,
Oh my
which is usually
God.
accompanied by the
I can't
person's
believe they
heavy
released
breathing
it.
in the background.
And after the
You don't believe us?
controversy.
Here's a clip.
Oh my God.
You like that? Oh no way. Oh my God. People also love to upload full episodes of Lego Ninjago to websites like Hub, where you can also find people uploading videos of them building Legos with no sexual content at all. Which begs to think, do some people find the act of building Legos sexual?
With anything, there's a if it's something.
Well, I'm wondering if it's like, I know what you mean, of like, there's going to be a fetish with anything, but I'm wondering, is there like actually a subsect of like the ASMR factor of like the specific noises that with Legos that like this gets me off, you know?
wouldn't doubt it.
In the same way that those same people are uploaded to for like the specific reasons where like maybe some YouTube videos just
Bricks
don't do
clicking
the
together,
trick.
sound
Like a very
effects,
specific
10
thing.
hours.
I could see someone getting bricked up over Lego bricks.
I like that. One of the bigger accounts goes by Lego Hub and has uploaded over 150 videos of him putting together sets with titles like Vlog 28, this 23-year-old Lego set will make you come in no time. Or Lego Hub comes back to Pornhub and there's no cream or yet. We could probably just not say any of that at the end of the... Legos are intended to bring joy to those who build them. With their bright colors and addictive appeal, it's hard to imagine that they're responsible for so many ruined relationships. Like many other collectibles, Lego collections have been the subject of divorce proceedings and disputes. After being served divorce papers, a man was forced to split his Lego collections with his wife and needed an appraisal. He claimed to have nearly 1 million items, 8,000 sealed sets, 2,400 lots, and 1,500 pounds of bulk bricks, excluding
Damn.
figurines. His wife was interested in his collection because she knew it was worth a lot and wanted to sell her half of it. He claimed his whole collection was only worth $25,000, while his wife said it was probably around $100,000, which is why an appraisal was needed. If your wife came to you, would I not just be like, is half the house not enough? is everything else? Can a man not be left with his Legos? Keep the children. Leave me my Legos. Another one cut ties with her sister-in-law after her kid trashed her son's Lego room. After going through a divorce, a woman let her sister-in-law and her 3 kids move into her home while she got back on her feet. God damn. You and 3 kids? How much room do I have? What are we in, a fucking mansion? Good lord. This is a single bedroom apartment, so you guys just have to be courteous of the space, okay? All right. You know she didn't give a fuck. Her 9-year-old son, Jake, loved Legos and wanted to be an architect. So, to support her dreams, she and her husband converted an empty room into a Lego room where he could display his collections and build endlessly. However, this is where the problems start. Her sister-in-law wanted to use the Lego room and asked to clear out all of Jake's stuff, even though she had the entire basement to
Another
herself.
cube.
First off, I'd be like, you're
Two
a
versions
guest
of the
in my
cube.
house. Hey, Jake, so you're going to pick up all this stuff because I'm going to use it for Pilates. I'd say, you know, how about you go fuck yourself? Isn't it, you know what Jake just said? It's just like, I'm only going to do it if you eat 6 of these bricks. Make some torture shit.
That would cut you up pretty good, right?
But you'd gain my respect. The sister-in-law was also upset that her kids were not allowed to play inside the room. Things would take a turn one day when the sister-in-law let her kids in the room without Jake's permission, and they destroyed his massive city building he had been working on for months. See, that's why they didn't allow him in. Those are definitely some big old kids. Exactly. They're not even jumping, just walking, shaking the whole goddamn room. When the woman found out what happened, she kicked out her sister-in-law and her 3 kids and is now at odds with her husband and his family, who believed she overreacted. I don't think so. I think that she played it pretty fucking straight. Also, how disrespectful is that? You're a guest in my home and you do that? You let your pig kids run around the room and fucking knock over stuff? It's bullshit. At the whole goddamn Charlotte's Webcast here, and then you're coming in here messing up my son's. We built him a Lego room. This is his room. You get the whole goddamn basement to yourself.
Some people, it's not enough. They want to take over.
You're not telling me her pig kids? I think that's definitely not enough. Come on now.
You think they're going to eat Jake eventually?
No, they're definitely going to eat Jake. They're going to walk in. It's going to be like whenever you walk into an apartment and the guy's boa constrictor ate the guy while he was sleeping or something. Legos have found all sorts of uses over the years, including building big displays that can be borderline deadly. In 2024, 10 people, including both adults and children, were injured and taken to a local Massachusetts hospital after a large Lego display fell onto
There must be
house.
death.
The game and
There must
arcade
be
restaurant had
destruction.
organized a Noon Year's party so children could still be awake for New Year's ball drop. The arcade staff had attached a large net of balloons to a Lego arcade replica, and when the balloons dropped, the roping pulled the display over the edge and onto the crowd. Thankfully, nobody was seriously injured, and most people recovered with ice packs. The biggest risk of letting your young children play with Legos is that they might eat them or stick them in their nose. One man did this and lived with the brick for 26 years. Over his life, Andy Norton had various congestion issues and even trouble breathing. While in the shower, he was blowing his nose when a small yellow Lego piece flew onto the floor and instantly cleared his nose. Andy grew up playing with Legos and remembered that around age 6, he and a friend shoved Lego pieces up their noses. For most of his life, the brick was lodged inside of his head, and now that it's been cleared, he put it into a Ziploc bag and plans to keep it as a keepsake. I would too. Are you kidding me? I fucking live this in my head forever. It's awesome.
Have you ever got anything stuck up your nose?
Never did. Just my fingers when I'm fucking digging for nasty, tasty boogers.
I put one in, it got stuck, and
in
for
his
some
brain.
reason I decided to put another one in.
The world of Legos isn't as colorful and pleasant as it appears. Beyond the surface, it's filled with injuries, scammers, and degenerate content. But mostly it is just a really nice company that makes a great product. Ooh. At the end of the day, Legos are popular for a reason. If you enjoy collecting them, there's nothing wrong with that. Just know that they are addictive. And if you buy one, it will either be the one-time thing or you'll be fully consumed by it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. That's the way it is. You get one or you get a billion. We got the Seinfeld set. Made it drunk that one time when this channel was still pretty new. Maybe you go back and check out that video.
Yeah, go watch it. Get it to 1 billion views.
Huh? I don't think it's that good. Was it that good of a video? I think it was kind of a...
Oh, I've had fun editing it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Nick edited that one. That's it. Legos, they're good. Also, just another video again.
Hell yeah,
Legos.
Legos.
If you're a scalper, I don't know, jump off a bridge. Bye!
Yeah, I'm hanging out. Perhaps a Joe is hungry. I don't want to watch another Joe is Hungry, but Joe is Hungry is good. You can never go wrong with it with a Joe is Hungry. Oh yeah, now I've been pushing off this video for a while. So I will now watch that video cuz I'm trying to figure out what this is all about. Greg's gonna be a little bit Chinese. I am a little bit Chinese.
What does the reality show entail? It's a show that is essentially what happens when you combine Big Brother with Guantanamo Bay. The audience can control which camera to look through and can pay to send messages over the speakers, throw trash on the ground, have the staff scream at contestants, put them inside a doghouse, put a bag over their head, and so much more. The show features 10 contestants living in a fully monitored smart house that resembles the Stanford prison experiment.
Why don't you make up your bunk, 8612?
I did, Mr. Correctional Officer.
Yo, what is this thing?
What are you doing here?
Is this a sadistic murder show?
That's how you build yourself a bed. Right there. Now that's a quality bed. Oh, now that bed didn't hold up so good.
And puts you in charge of their very sanity. The prize? $50,000 in post-traumatic stress disorder. Some people wonder, is this show evil? By watching it, will I go to hell? Am I a bad person? And I say no. You're not a bad person. You're a great person. You're a terrific person. You're my favorite person. I love you very much. To understand why torturing mentally ill people is actually a good thing, I'd like to introduce you to something called cold therapy by Professor Sam Vaknin.
What?
Sam Vaknin is a writer and professor of psychology who specializes in narcissism and borderline personality disorder. His views on narcissism is that it is not so much an inherent problem of the character or personality of the person that they are born with, but instead are forms of complex post-traumatic conditions and are the outcome of arrested development and attachment dysfunctions. When alarmed, a child seeks proximity to a caregiver, but proximity to a frightening caregiver increases the alarm. So the child attaches to an imaginary caregiver, a false self, a personal god, a private religion. In other words, some kind of trauma occurred in these people's childhoods, and the story they made up in their head about this trauma led to narcissism. And if the story they made up led to their narcissism, maybe it can be changed. So this is where it gets interesting. Cold therapy consists of the re-traumatization of the narcissistic client in a hostile, non-safe space which resembles the ambience of the original trauma. When a child undergoes trauma, they can only understand that trauma from a child's perspective. So the coping mechanisms that they create to cope with that trauma only have a child's understanding. But if the adults were to re-experience that trauma, they could process that trauma from an adult's perspective and develop stronger coping mechanisms. The adult patient can successfully tackle the second round of hurt and thus resolve early childhood conflicts and achieve closure.
I appreciate the rundown.
Their now maladaptive
But it's going on for a
narcissistic
long
defenses
time.
redundant, unnecessary, and obsolete, and convert post-traumatic stress into post-traumatic growth. Now, the problem that you can immediately pick up on is, why would a narcissist voluntarily sign up to be traumatized and abused over an extended period of time? Narcissists tend to not pursue treatment, seeing as they have a worldview that tends to believe in their own superiority, let alone thinking that something is wrong with them. Yet, if you make that re-traumatization a reality show with cameras and a grand prize, suddenly you get an abundance of people to sign up. And on the flip side, it is not ridiculous to assume that if you want to be a contestant on Fish Tank, you're pretty messed up. A central theme in narcissism is a desire to achieve undeserved social status. What better symbol of that pursuit than reality TV? Oftentimes, the contestants are people whose lives are going nowhere fast. They are spending 6 weeks of valuable time they can't afford to waste to compete for $50,000.
Can you point to some money? Where is it? Where that money, Peter? Wait a minute!
All they have to do is be tortured and abused for the amusement of the masses.
Damn.
But what do they get out of it? Fame, attention, and prestige. They get to become a micro-celebrity.
What's that shirt? Oh yeah, I need to show off my drip. This is a shirt from House Bomb. Peep it.
The advent of the internet has brought about the niche internet micro-celebrity. Suddenly everyone can be special, and the need to be special, the desire to attain unearned social status, and the fear of being normal is central to the narcissist worldview. Modern society has vastly increased conditions that reward this mindset.
Yeah.
The problem with
I wanna know,
modern
Jennifer.
corporate capitalism
I'm just
with
watching
the
this 'cause
attention economy
it sounded
is that it
interesting.
toxically encourages and validates all behavior, including toxic behavior. We do not have shame in our culture.
Oh my God.
No matter who you are or what your interests are, you are told you are special, and you can express how you are special by engaging in a product.
Hey, who likes Fortnite? We like Fortnite! We like Fortnite! We like Fortnite!
I hate that. I hate this video.
There are dating websites that specialize in helping
Video makes me
people
want to
cheat
take
on their
out children
specific other.
in
And forums
20-foot
dedicated
radius.
to discussing which children's cartoon character is most attractive. Just for example, what Fish Tank does is sort of like rubbing a dog's nose into their own poop. It makes society take a hard look at what it is that they are doing. Let's take a deeper look at how this works and why it's okay to laugh at people being psychologically abused by breaking down the individual components of cold therapy. A non-holding environment. A non-holding environment is essentially a non-safe space. It is a therapeutic setting or relationship where the necessary elements of safety, containment, and emotional support are lacking. A non-holding environment can be characterized by a lack of empathy,
This guy looks
consistency,
insane
reliability, and
this
appropriate
video.
boundaries on the part of the therapist. In contrast to a holding environment where the therapist provides a safe and supportive space for the client to explore their emotions and experiences. A non-holding environment may lead to feelings of insecurity, mistrust, and discomfort for the client. Let's give an example from the show. You have Sam verbally abusing the contestants and expressing his frustration with them, degrading their life choices and behavior.
You gotta fucking stop that. You know what? Actually, take him out. Go out that way. Reed, come on. Just go walk over there. Okay. Get over there.
The value in this is it does not toxically reinforce their lifestyle, and it helps to re-traumatize them. This when Brian had his on-again, off-again girlfriend show up on the show, and then Sam to be comforted and reassured.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling this video either. I was trying to give it a chance. It's got a cool idea though. It's just a little too rambly. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now, guys. I'm gonna stream again tomorrow, and I'll be ready to get right back into it on Monday. But I'm gonna send you guys on a freaking raid. I'm gonna continue to hang out. I'm skibbity to it. Shut up. Let's see who we got. Boy, bring me on over to the raid area. Where is it? Go say hi to Hasbro. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow.